Okay. For 1 month, I read more than half an hour every day. Besides reading a lot of material from school books and from the internet, I mainly read The Power by Rhonda Byrne, and I surely enjoyed it. This video will be a quick breakdown of how the reading experiment went down. I tracked my progress with a system I call the Daily Domino. I have made a separate video about the tracking system. As you may have guessed, green stands for great job, and red stands for really? You can do better. Blue is neutral, meaning that I probably did read for 30 minutes according to the plan, but perhaps I was so tired I only read words out of context, so it wasn't very productive. As you can see, the last half of the month went far better than the first half. Why is that? Well, I didn't have a plan for the first half, so for the second half I figured that some sort of plan would help me organize the challenge. The plan was read this book for more than half an hour before you go to bed. Not the best plan in the world, but I also wanted to do justice to the challenge, so the second half worked out much greater than the first. There was one day on the second half of the month where I decided to watch another episode of The Mandalorian instead of reading. Bad decision, but I wouldn't let that lead to two bad decisions. There was no point in staying up until 2 AM to read, especially since I had school the next day. I just accepted the loss and moved on to some victories. The question I've asked myself after these experiments is whether I want to keep the habit or not. Because after a month of regularly doing the habit, you have a stable foundation to build upon. My answer this time is that I will do more reading. I always want to have a book that I'm actively or inactively reading. I will most likely schedule the activity before bedtime, so that I don't look at a screen the last thing I do every day. I've currently set out to read a chapter a day in my course book in psychology. For the month of December, I'm not doing any challenge. I have quite a lot of things to think through, and that will occupy me for the rest of the year. What's your experience with reading? Let me know in the comments below. Are you currently reading or listening to any book? I'm curious to know. Thanks for watching. This has been Domino Development, and peace out.